Thank you for joining today. Welcome. We're going to relieve our neck and our shoulders with the help of a blanket and a strap. So let's start with our blanket. Well, I've got mine laid out here. You can see it's just a Mexican blanket. I use it for my yoga practice, and we're going to roll it into a kind of like a pancake. So just start rolling up the blanket, just making a round shape, kind of like a little burrito here. And we're gonna use it along our cervical spine to relieve a little pressure. So place it down on your mat and position it. You'll have to play around with the place of it. Position it so that it's first across your rib cage. And you can take your head to the floor, and if you're feeling a lot of pressure in your neck, you can put a second blanket kind of right underneath the neck, but I'm hoping it'll feel okay. So we've got it across our rib cage. So this is a chest opener, but it's pulling our shoulders down and extending the length of our cervical spine. So we're just gonna drop our hands to the floor, and true to a restorative pose, we're gonna let the blanket do the work and relax. I'm actually gonna set a timer for us because otherwise I might fall asleep. I won't fall asleep, but I'm still gonna set a timer. We're just gonna do a minute today. If you were doing this on your own, I would suggest to do up to 3 minutes in each position. So this is our first position. For 1 minute, we're just gonna lay here. Try to let your lower body relax and let this chest opener work. I like to close my eyes and allow it to really start to open that space in the rib cage. And our shoulders should just feel like they're drawing down, creating lots of length in the neck, in the cervical spine. Soft breath, but deep breath. See if you can allow your chest to expand and then release. And we can definitely feel the air lifting in our rib cage, but try to push the air deeper into the diaphragm as well. Good. Now let's move the blanket to a second position. So just lift up onto your elbows for a minute and let's slide it up. Now we want it to be across our shoulder blades. So see how it's kind of right in line with my shoulder blades. This time we're gonna take our arms out to a T, so we're really stretching through the chest. And again, drop the head down. I have mine a little too high. You'll tell by your neck. Drop the head down and feel this expanse across your chest. So I'll put my timer on again. We'll do another minute here. And just letting everything open up and let go. Still that deep breathing. We can really feel the lift at the center. And hopefully we can feel the chest space opening up and the stress leaving our body, especially through the front. Deep Ujjayi breath, calm, steady. Good. 1 minute goes really fast. Like I said, if you're doing this on your own, do it for a little bit longer, like 3 minutes. Okay, last one. Let's come up onto our elbows. We'll slide it one more time, and it's gonna go, I'm gonna slide down on it actually. It's gonna go along that cervical spine. So now our head is a little lifted. The back of my head is not on the blanket at all. And we're pulling the shoulder blades back away. So it's supporting that curve of our cervical spine. Again, I'll start my timer for a minute. Bring your arms by your side this time. Turn your palms upward so the shoulder blades are rolling back. And just lay here for a moment, just a minute for us, for our purposes today, and feeling that support along the back of your neck. This puts a little pressure on the occipital lobe at the base of the head and neck, and that can be really restorative for headaches. We can put a little pressure right on that spot, and it can help to relieve headaches. And I'm hoping that it just feels like your neck is lengthening. We're not squeezing our neck into our shoulders at all, really bringing that length, that space. Still our deep breathing. Good, just take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Let's roll off of our blanket here, but we're going to keep it close. I'm going to unroll it just a little bit so it's not quite so thick, I guess, because we'll use it now kind of like a pillow. So put it on the floor, lay your head on it, and it's not quite lifting up my shoulder here. That's okay. We're gonna just have it to kind of brace our head. And bend your knees and then pull the other arm over the top. So this arm that's on the top is going to be our primary moving arm now. We're going to take the fingers and bring it overhead, making a kind of a rainbow shape, and pull that shoulder over to shoulder height. And at the same time, draw your head over as well and look at that shoulder. So now our chest is fully expanded. Let's go back, bring it overhead, trying to keep the fingertips on the floor the whole time, and round into our little curved protective shape. And this shape can release pressure in the upper back. We're rounding our shoulders toward each other. Let's try it again. Bring it up, and our head's on the ground and our fingers are on the ground, and we're opening up our chest as we gaze at that hand, our big circular shape. Bring it back over. Ooh, my arm is tight right through there. I can feel it moving through that shoulder socket. Let's do it 2 more times. Bring it up, inhale, we're rolling open, and bring it around to relax. 1 more time, rounded shoulder. If I'm going too fast for you, just go slower, right? Everybody can move at their own pace. The idea is to have motion in your shoulder. Good. Now we're all going to face away from the camera and twist to the other side. So our legs will drop down. We've still got our blanket under our head. Take your arms on top of each other, and let's move the top hand up and over. As I come around, I'm going to come back to the camera. See that open chest right there, open shoulder. Keep going back over and put your hands on top of each other. 3 more times. Big circle. Good. And back. Lots of motion in the shoulder. Big circle around. Open chest. Feels so nice to stretch that shoulder there. It's a little back twist too, which is a good benefit. Come back to the center. Do 1 more, around and open. Oh, so much space in our chest. And come back. Very nice. We did equal on both sides. Now we'll set our blanket off to the side and grab the strap. Still laying down, lots of laying work today. It's good for our spine. Take your strap around your feet and extend it up to the sky. Now we need to be mindful of our shoulder blades here. We're reaching our arms forward, but we're drawing our shoulder blades back and tugging with our hands on that strap. You want to feel the whole length of your spine on the floor. It's going to give us a little bit of a hamstring stretch too. Now, some of you might be able to grab your toes. If you can, it's probably even better. But not everyone can, so don't worry about it. Use the strap. Reach with your hands, feel the length of your neck, and pull those shoulder blades back. We're just going to hold here again for a minute. I'll go back to my timer. And we'll draw those shoulder blades down. Feel the neck expand or extend. That cervical spine is extended, and the whole length of our back is on the floor. Like I said, if you can reach your toes, go for it. That's almost even better, because it just gives you a little bit extra pressure. But I know that means you have to have long arms and maybe short legs or something. So feel free to use the strap. Just reach, but press those shoulders down and extend your neck like you're a turtle poking out of its shell. Deep breath. Feels good, at least to support the low back on the floor and have that length of the spine pressing into the ground. That in and of itself is worth it. Good. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. Bend your knees. Let's take our strap off to the side. Bring your arms around your legs there and just lift your head, curving just a little bit, spreading the shoulder blades apart now and feeling that upper back curve. Inhale. Exhale, release it. Take your arms overhead, legs down below, nice full long body stretch. And then relax your arms by your sides. Nice job. Hopefully you felt some neck and shoulder relief. We did 3 techniques that you can do. Just take a quick moment to care for your body.